Okay, everyone, welcome to the midweek report with myself, Michael Nauss, Stats at Trading, where we take a minute, we go through the daily charts that we're seeing so far in the overall market, try to get an idea of what could happen going into the end of the week. As always, go to statsattrading.com, sign up for the email list there to make sure you don't miss any of these. And when I do something cool, it always goes out to the email subscribers first. So let's get into some charts, and we're going to take a look here at Bitcoin just to start with, and absolutely rocketing. I had a theory that we were going to chop around between this, say 50,000 and 40,000 for a while, just because Bitcoin has that history. Looks like that was completely missed, where we're just rocketing. So what we have to do is we have to ask ourselves is where could we go next? And we could go up to these prior highs right here. Very easily could hit all-time highs or break through those. If we fail short of that and come back into this $40,000 range, that might be the short of the millennia with Bitcoin, but it's just not what we're seeing so far. There's no reason to be bearish this chart. For me, there's really nothing to buy at this point as well. I have some crypto stock holdings, but as the pure currency, I just don't have anything right now. What's interesting, another interesting one here is silver. Was looking to see if we were going to hold up here and maybe hold up the anchored VWAP from this low. Looks like we broke down that and tested it from above. If we anchor a VWAP from this high, it looks like we're also having problems here. So really, there's nothing strong here in the silver market. And if we break down this $22 area, it looks like we could definitely go lower, maybe test this low right here. So I'm interested in watching that. A couple other currencies that were interesting to me, this euro pound. You can see I drew out this support area. It's been a big support area for a long period of time. We undercut this more recent support area and then just rallied. So we did a little undercut and rally. I'm watching this on shorter time frames. If I get any kind of a pullback or some bear or bull flag or something to play off of, I like the look of this one right here, just because euro versus the pound is generally a choppy instrument anyway. So when it does do these kind of undercut and rallies, you can see one here where it broke this resistance and then sold. It can lead for some of these good revision to the mean moves. So that's one thing that I'm looking at there on that one. Overall, with currencies though, if we take a look at the Dixie, nice little breakout, which corresponded with the down move in stocks. Rest day today, which corresponded with the rest day in the market. So nothing really to look too closely at. If we continue moving higher here on stocks, then I think that will be bullish or bearish for the overall market. But really, we just had one candle up breaking this base. So now I need to see if we get some follow through on this before I'm super interested. Now, let's take a look at stock market. So here's the S&P 500. You can see that we've had this gap down that happened on, I think, a CPI report or a PPI or an ABC report. You guys know I don't follow these, but an excuse for an overextended market to rest a little bit, but no real insane damage done. However, for me, I'm just going to grab these and reposition them. The way I'm looking at this is now we're kind of within this range right here, where we have that low and we have that high. And it wouldn't surprise me if we spend some more time consolidating in this range. That's what healthy markets do. You can see we did it right here before we broke out. So breakout and then a little bit of consolidation would be great. If we start to break under this blue line right here, that is the only point where I'm really going to start getting too nervous on it. We go under the hood, we take a look at some ETFs. Not really too much that I'm focused on. We have oil, that was kind of interesting with USO. That's still holding this $60 area and is contesting these highs. I've talked about oil on this channel a lot, that I like the look that it's digging in. And then if we take a look at solar, this is another one that I've been getting involved in, as it's holding this $40-ish area. So good move on that. Now, one trade that I'm watching, again, I'm in the camp that markets are going to digest this news a little bit. So if I'm in that camp, I need to go slow with my trading. And this is why I do my broad market analysis before I go into individual trades. I want to focus on things like this STAG, Stag Industrials. And the idea is that we've had a nice strong move here. It's pulled back into the anchored VWAP. You can see from this low right here. And it put in earnings yesterday, so post-market yesterday, gap down and then rallied higher. So I did enter a little bit of this guy on the close, but I'm watching this one tomorrow just to see if it would bounce. And that's my theory. If the market's going to be choppy for a period of time, I'm going to look to buy things that are pulling in and having some sort of move, hopefully off some volume or some news or something like that. But I'm not going to be buying breakouts and selling breakdowns. I'm going to be buying pullbacks, and I'm going to be shorting when things rip. Because if that's the environment we're going to be in for a while, fade moves, I think, are definitely the moves to play. So thank you, everyone, for stopping by. I appreciate it very much. Go to statsedgetrading.com, sign up for the email list there, and I will talk to everyone soon.